Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Panzer here, and welcome back to Astroneer. And when we last left off, we had just gotten the magical space boob over to the research section over here. So I'm going to hit the start on this. I'm going to see what that actually comes up to. Looks like it's opening up or scanning it. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's randomizing something. It's an interesting way of doing research. What do we get? We researched filters. Filters. I don't know exactly what filters are for, but I'm guessing they're going to be important at some point. Now, the other thing we've got is this vehicle bay is now ready. It's got this nice little arm thingy that comes out of it. It's kind of like something you would see in a doctor's office, actually, or a dentist's. In fact, yeah, it is like the little arm that they put onto, the, oh, what do you call it? The one that shines in your face to light up your mouth when the dentist is working on it. Yeah, that thing. Yeah. It looks like that to me. But let's see what we've got. We've got a shuttle and we got a rover. Now, these, I guess, just require compounds. So, what the hell is happening with my backpack? You remember I said in the last episode that we're playing as a Jedi astronaut? I think he's taking his force powers a little bit too far now. Let's put that back where it's supposed to be. There we go. Let's not do that. Let's not have them floating in the air like that. Okay, so let's just refill our oxygen. Now, a lot of you have said to use tethers, and apparently those are what you use to allow yourself to travel a lot further, so that like this little blue line apparently. That's connecting me to the base, I can extend that by placing tethers down. So that will allow me to get to the caves a lot easier. The problem is, you see, I can't remember where the caves are. So let's go and have a look for some compounds first. I think there's some over in the distance there. And let's get building this rover first. Alright, so we got ourselves a couple of units of compounds now, and let's just make some tethers. I don't know exactly what the range is on these, but we're going to figure this out. So if I go over here, so I just hit T to place a tether. So I guess I just need to go wherever there's range here and just place it. I think the caves were over here, so I'm going to go and check that out in a sec. And when I do that, then I'll place the tethers down. Because I do want to know what the sort of range is on those. And of course we can use some of these to put it towards the rover. Because I think that rover is definitely going to come in handy as well. Alright, last little bit of compounds collected. Let's see what this rover is going to look like. Build it! Oh, it does look quite nice, actually. You know what, say what you want about the bodywork, but that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Right. So, we're going to need to power this up somehow. I think this is going to need fuel. I'm just guessing. I think we put the hydrazine on there. Probably, maybe not though. I think it might actually still need power. So, what if I just plug in some power like this? Does that work? You know, it might not. Oh, I've also just noticed something as well. We can upgrade the vehicle bay. So at the moment it doesn't actually have any... It doesn't have any seats on it. So that's why we can't actually get into the rover. And we're going to need 2 compounds for this. So I don't know how many compounds we have. We've got 1. So if I put another one on here, we can actually craft that seat. And that will allow us to drive the rover around. So let's go get some more compounds. Alright, so there we go. I don't know why this is upside down. I wonder if it's because I moved the rover earlier. I was just jumping on it. I feel like this is going to be exactly where we see the janky physics come into play, though. Because that rover did bump around a little bit when I jumped onto it. Look, can we get in? Is that a thing we can do? Can I get in? I don't know how to get in. I'm guessing that we just click it. I don't know how to use this thing. That's the only problem. We just jump on? I have pushed it off of the seat. Okay. Let's move everything first. Can we pick up the seat, possibly? I think we need to connect it. I don't know how we do that, though. I might have just screwed this up in a big way. Is this something that's too big to actually pick up? So the seats come off the rover. I don't know what to do with it. It's just flopped over so sadly. Okay, let's take everything off of it first. I think that's what we can do here. And so we put that back on. I'll take the solar dish off of it for now. I'm just trying to think how we can fix this. I think it was supposed to be connected, but there was no space. Right, maybe that's why it was upside down. Okay, so we're going to need more compounds and going to fix this. I don't know if we can even pick this up at all. I don't see how we can do that. It's definitely not letting me. I could try, you know, digging it up, but I don't think that's even going to do anything. So, more compounds needed, I think. Oh, I've just found another research item. I don't know how we're going to pick this one up either. It might be a bit too big to pick up. Oh, there we go. Managed to free it from the ground. Maybe that's what we need to do with the seat. Maybe I just need to dig that out of the ground. Maybe it's clipped to the ground. I have no idea. Like I said, this game is pre-alpha, so a lot of the things happen in it that aren't supposed to happen. They're not intentional. Alright, let's put this onto the research thingy over there. There we go. And let's research it and see what we get. What are we going to get this time? We researched a truck. A truck, you say? A truck, you say? I don't know what we're going to do with that. I'm hoping that that can be something that we can actually do something with. But I want to move this seat. But I guess we're not going to be able to do that. So that's a bit unfortunate. It's a bug there. So yeah, something to remember, I guess. If you are going to build a vehicle, don't put anything on it yet until you've put the seat on. Things without seats often tend to not like that. I don't know. That could be advice for life, really. Put a seat on everything. Alright, so we've got the compounds in place. Let's actually put a seat onto this thing. There we go. It's building the seat. It looks like it's actually building it in the correct place now. Now can we... Oh, there we go. Now we can actually get into it. So the seat is actually connected. Look at that. And it saves when we go in, too. I don't know how useful that'll be, but off we go. Oh, wow. This is extremely slidey. It doesn't seem to require fuel to use, but it does look like it uses up, power? Yeah, it seems to be using a reserve of power. I don't know if these two mean that it has double the capacity and he's using both sides, or if that is just mirrored on both sides. I think it's probably mirrored, honestly. I don't know what's going on with the tethers, but they're going crazy right now. So that's how we can plug the rover in and let it recharge. So we have to manually plug the rover in, we can't just let it, you know... wait, can I then unplug it? Do I have to unplug it? I don't, but I can. Okay. Alright then. See, I'm learning things. We're learning things. Right, so I found a cave. And I do want to go and put something in the... I don't know necessarily if this seat is now going to be in the way of building anything. I hope not. Come on, get out of the way. Oh, there we go. We've got one arm there. So if I unplug this and get in it. See, the controls of this are very kind of Halo, in that they actually feel like the Warthog. Also, it feels like there's a storm coming in. Yeah, no, that's definitely a storm coming in. Yep, that's a storm. I can't see anything right now. Oh dear. I'm gonna hide behind this building here. I hope the rover's going to be okay, though. There's a lot of rocks coming our way. A lot of very cubical rocks. Oh my god, this is actually genuinely slightly terrifying. Save me, vehicle bay. So we need aluminium to make a truck. And I feel like a truck might actually be quite useful, too. We've got aluminium over there. Come on, come here. There we go. Plug one in. Oh my god, we've been hit. Oh, we've just been killed! Okay. I've just been killed by a rock. And I think my body is there. Okay, there it is. So that's fine, that's fine. We can grab our stuff again. I made a beacon as well, so we're definitely going to use that. We've got the tethers. The solar bit, and there. Alright. So, what I want to do is I want to put the solar dish back on here so that the rover has its own way of recharging. And then I'm going to move the rover over to this cave entrance that we found here. So this is going to sit here. Nope, stop moving. Okay, let's move it slightly to the side there. It is going to slightly drift a little bit. Is it going to keep doing that if we move? If we get out? Oh no, that's fine. Okay. So I'm going to place the tether here. How long does that go down though? I think that can go all the way to the entrance here, so that should be fine. So if I walk past that now, is that going to work? See, I'm not tethered to it now. I'm guessing maybe it doesn't tether to the rover? So, that's interesting. Okay. I'll figure this out. How exactly do we do that then? You know, I'm gonna bring this all the way back. Yeah, now that works. So that's actually not that long a range. Can I keep moving? No, okay, so that is outside of the range. So the UI makes it look like that's the range, but no, this is the actual range here. That's not very long, so we're going to need a lot more of these little tethers. I still don't know what filters do yet. Oh, I found a little bit of compounds right there. Yep, that's a lot of compounds. I'm going to dig like a little tunnel down here just to grab all of it. And there's even resin below it. Oh, we can just grab some more power. So we can recharge ourselves like that. And since we can, let's go ahead and craft the... Oh, you know what? I want to put the beacon down, actually. I'm going to put the beacon here, just in case we move that rover, we can still remember where this place is. So we've got... Oh, we've still got a bunch of tethers, actually. We don't even need any more. Right, so I'm going to put one more here. So then that's still connected. Go all the way here. Are we going to be outside of range? So that's going to need another one there. So it's sort of like rock climbing tethers, almost. You know, like when you, so that you don't get sort of disconnected. You've got these little tethers. I mean, it is pretty much the same. So this will go all the way down. I mean, it doesn't have to go all the way down, but it can go pretty close. Okay, I don't know how many more of these we have. Let's have a look. So we've got 4 more tethers, and then we've got more than enough compounds to make a bunch more. I don't know what's in this cave, though. That's the only thing. Yeah, I'm going to put another tether down. I'm going to put it up here. There we go. So that looks like a little gassy plant that we might want to avoid. A little green floor. And that looks like it goes straight down there. Okay. Ow. Something hurt. Okay. So I gotta remember that this is still drawing like power and oxygen from the rover. So when the rover runs out, presumably we're gonna run out as well. So that's not good, but you know what? We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. That looks like a straight drop down. Oh my god, look at that. Okay, I do not want to go down there. That's just like, yeah, off the edge. It's like, this time we have tethers so we don't suffocate, but no, how did we die? We just fall off a cliff. That's pretty much how we do it. I think that was the last of our tethers. Okay, so that's a little gas cloud coming our way. I can see you. I can see you. Go away. It's still gonna hit me. Okay, so let's make some more tethers. So we have them. So we actually don't need that many. There's one set of like a bunch of tethers. I don't know why I still have the hydrazine in my inventory, but you know, we're gonna go with it. Let's go past, go past, go past. There's more hydrazine fuel here. I'm not putting any tethers down in this area just because I don't think it's worth it. Like, I don't know if it's actually necessary to put them in this area. Because if we're not going to be coming back down this way, then there's really no point. Let's see. More of these plants. That's a weird unknown plant right there. Let's reconnect ourselves. So still not really finding, like, we need to find laterite. I think that's it over there. So let's put a tether down here. And head over in this direction. It's nice that the tethers are also lights. You know, they function as lights. That's cool. I like that. And that tether is in the wrong place. Let's pick that up. Move it over here. Let's just keep moving through. Oh, now that's new. We found copper. We've got malachite ore. So that's a thing. Okay, so how much space do we have? Hopefully got enough. So we're going to need a lot of this to make aluminium. We're going to grab the... Oh, that's confusing as hell. It's going to just pick up both at once. Alright, so that's 2 units of laterite. Can we get that malachite ore that's over there? Because they're all right next to each other as well. That's a bit of a problem. I've uncovered a gas vent, but it's still venting gas. Weird. Right. Let's grab all of that. I think this goes... This is actually a shelf that we're standing on right now. So if I keep digging, I have a feeling that this is just going to go straight through the floor. Yep, it is. So that's a problem. We've got 2 units of laterite, but we haven't got any malachite. We're out of inventory space. So this is a problem. Okay, I don't want to dig too much because that's just going to go right over the edge now. Okay. So there's a lot more malachite ore over there. Or, copper ore over there. So I'm going to grab that little bit of aluminium ore that we've just dropped on the floor there. I'm going to drop that there. And, you know, we don't need the hydrazine fuel here, so I'm just going to leave that... Oh. Bye-bye, fuel! So I'm going to just leave that there for the moment. I'm going to take a step back from the edge. See if there's any more laterite in this area. Let's see if we can just grab it. Right, there's a lot more things here than I thought there was. Oh. Okay, so let's not do that. Let's not dig our entire floor out. Now I need to figure out a way of getting over to that side. We could try building a bridge. Let's see if we can cover this. Let's see, it's going to take a little bit of strategic positioning to grow a bridge out. I don't know if we can necessarily even do this. That weird gas that's sort of floating around with us now. But this is going to take a while, but I think it'll be worth it. Alright, so there's a bridge built. I didn't actually think that was possible, but there we go. It can be done. So we can place a tether up there. It is a little bit of a precarious looking thing, but I think we can fix that. Just a little bit of pumping up on the sides here, and we can kind of smooth that out a little bit. But this does have a significant amount of range on it, honestly. You can do some very interesting terrain formations. I mean, this is basically like putting dirt blocks down in a dungeon in Minecraft, really. This is the equivalent of that, but just a lot smoother. Well, I wouldn't say smoother. This was actually quite janky to build, but it works! So, I'm not even going to question it. Alright, so we've collected our malachite. Hopefully it's enough for now. We've got a little tether run all the way down there, and we can go all the way there again. So, overall, successful mission, mostly. Let's jump back into the rover and we'll head on back. But I do want to probably extend the tether line all the way back to the base. And that's just so that we have enough, I think, yeah, I'm going to extend it out. And that's just so that we have... Oh, come on. We have it going from the main oxygen supply instead of going from the rover. I think that's probably a better idea. Probably. It might not be, but we'll go with it. Okay, tether line in place. And now we need to smelt some stuff. So, let's throw all of this into the smelter. And I think we can even just put the laterite there as well. And away we go. So there's the copper done. Now all we just need is resin. We want to build another little thing going out this way. But I think we're going to have to smooth out this area a little bit. So let's just dig out all the remaining resin. And extend this. Let's put that down. And let's put the remaining resin. Oh, do we not have any remaining resin? I don't know, actually. Is there anything left in here? There might be. Because we are going to end up building over this, unfortunately. Let's just dig ourselves out of this. Do we have any more? There we go. Any more for one more unit of resin? Okay, let's just fill everything in. Okay. 1 unit of resin. So we just need one more, and we're good to go. Alright, so the extension has been built. I'm going to be putting a printer on there. I don't entirely know if I need that, but I think it might be useful for something. I mean, it's the only thing that we don't really have, as far as I know. I could be entirely wrong about that, but it seems to be the only thing we don't have. And let's just grab that copper. Yeah, we only need 2 units of copper, so just grab that. And then we can build this printer. Let's have a look at the rest. We've got research, smelter, vehicle bay. So the printer is the only thing we don't have. I don't know what it's for, but we're going to find out. So what can we do with a printer? Let's let it charge for a moment. Again, still not really sure what filters are for. Let's have a look at the thing for filters. It only needs compound, so let's do that. Let's just make that and see what it does. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. They appear to be used for something. Alright, I'm just going to attach these to the printer anyway. So, yeah, I really don't know what the printer does. Normally there's something you would look into. It's just like, well, I don't actually know what it does. There's the truck, there's the shuttle. Let's just put the remaining aluminium on there. We just need one more unit, really. So, another trip down to the... Oh, hang on. That's copper. Never mind. Another trip down to the cave should yield us enough aluminium to make a truck. Which, unfortunately, the seat is still stuck here. There's nothing I can do about that. So, that's a bit of a shame. But yeah, wish I knew what the filters were for. Don't actually know. I think there might be a storm kicking up again as well. Because it is starting to get a... Yeah, that is a huge storm coming. Right, time to get into the caves. Run. Run. Let's run our way over there. Hopefully we don't die on the way. I shouldn't have parked the rover this far away. But, as the storm comes in and quite possibly attempts to kill me, I'm going to leave that one there. This has been Astroneer. Don't forget to leave a like if you're enjoying the series, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. My name is Panzer. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.